officiant today, so I will be making them legal. I just wanted to welcome you to Las Vegas. Yes, this is Las Vegas. Isn't this really cool? I know that we are all used to thinking of it as, you know, the strip and casinos and mobsters, but this is actually what it started out as. So, to be honest, this is the true Wild West. So you guys get to experience it today. And if you don't mind me saying, I would say this is a pretty cool backdrop for a wedding.
Absolutely.
So pretty.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and you're not looking at just, you know, hundreds of years old, thousands of years old. These rocks behind us have been formed over 350 million years ago. So this is around from the dinosaurs. So matter of fact, that mountain range behind you and all this was all underwater. So these grooves and these holes and this cutting, that was all made by water current and eventually wind current. So, you know, having their vows set in front of something just so old is a really beautiful way to start their marriage, because, you know, there's a saying like there's nothing more powerful than love, but really there's really nothing more powerful than nature too. So let the forces combine. Anyways, I hope you guys had a delightful trip out here. And on the way back, we will get you some stops so you can stop and see some other pretty gems on the way out. So before I start the ceremony, I would just like to speak on behalf of our couple and just say thank you for making it out here. I know that you guys crossed state lines, came out of pocket, took some PTO, and they really appreciate it. And I want to just say thank you for making it out here. And I know you could have been back home, but this is pretty special.
Amen.
So, and on a personal note, I would also like to thank you too for choosing us, because there's a lot of people out here that could have been marrying you, and it is my honor to do that. So, all right. Okay, ready? Deep breath. All right, so today you are about to receive one of life's greatest gifts. You are receiving another person to share your life with, to change and be joyful with. Standing before you is someone that you will share your eternity with. Loving someone is a reason to stretch beyond our limits, to become more for the other. Love isn't a word, it's an action. It's not something that you say, but something that you do. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Your new journey is an extension of the road that you've already taken. Richly rewarding, sometimes challenging, but marriage is a journey that you're committed to take on together. This new chapter isn't your final one. It's opening up a new book of joy, blessings, memories, and sometimes even sorrows. Marriage means that you are there for each other, that you can rely on your partner, that whatever life throws at you, you're in it together. You are accepting who they are, flaws and all. You will grow together through the years ahead and not apart. Your partner will inspire you every day to wake up and be your best self. You are adding to your life companionship, deep trust, and responsibilities. These commitments are a pledge to make it work. So, as you two are looking at one another, I'd like for you to reaffirm your purpose on why you've made the journey to Vegas. Take a moment to think about the time you first laid eyes on each other, your first date, when your face hurt from smiling, when you introduced each other to your friends and your family, and most importantly, just think about the time when you knew you just didn't want to go another day without the other by your side. So with that being said, I must ask, Lucas, do you take Delaney to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Delaney, do you take Lucas to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I absolutely will.
Oh gosh, all right. I'll take that as a great answer. So, I don't know if you guys realize this, but when you were coming in, did you guys see signs that you were crossing into Indian reservation? So we are actually on Indian land. And I would like to do the honor of reciting a Native American poem, a blessing that they say at their wedding ceremonies, if you don't mind, just because we're on new land, and I think it's a great way to pay. Okay, thank you.
Nathan the fly.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. Love does not consist in gazing in each other's eyes, but looking outward in the same direction. Pretty good view, huh?
It is.
All right, anybody? I don't know who would like to go first. Okay. All right, I'll take it, sweetie. All right, there we go.
Lucas, if someone would have told me 6 years ago that you and I would be standing here. I'm just kidding. Jokes aside, it's not an untrue statement, because after our first 15-minute conversation in that stupid Indianapolis Zoo Kubota, you never once mentioned your name, so how the hell was I supposed to know who you were? But looking back in that moment in time, you captured me in those 15 minutes. I will never forget that. Since that day, getting to know you and to be with you is the greatest picture of my life. You have taught me to love myself and always strive to be a better person and to learn more and to love more and to grow into who I am today. You are the reason I wake up smiling and never stop laughing. You are my very best friend that I have ever had. And there's no one left on this very large earth that I can imagine taking the absolute biggest adventures with, including marriage. You are everything to me, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life learning and growing as the unit that I know we are. And I love you so much. I love you.
I don't know why you went first, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll go with it.
I need to get it over.
Delaney, each time I look at you, I feel happy. Each time I look at you, I feel safe. Each time I look at you, I feel loved. Over the past 6-ish years, you and I have shared a lot together. Tears, laughter, and really good pizza. And there is no one else I would rather spend that time with. You hold such an important place in my heart, and that place will always be there for you. Now I can go on in detail about the first time we met, but I'll save you at least one story to not hear over again, as we've all heard that one many times. Instead, I want you to know that even though today marks the start of our marriage, my love for you started a long time ago. I know that throughout life, we will continue to push one another to be the best version of ourselves. On the days that you are down, I promise to be there for you. Thank you. We will have memories along the way, bad ones and good ones, but you're the one I want to experience it all with. That includes sweeping each game of tennis we play and each squat that we take together. You are so beautiful and perfect, and I really believe when I say it that I'm the luckiest man on this planet. Delaney, I vow to make you feel happy. I vow to make you feel safe, and I vow to make you feel loved. I love you, Delaney.
Real love.
I like to think so.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to do the fun part. So you're
Okay.
going to have this ring, and then he's going to have one.
didn't want an extra one.
Oh,
We're
it's
just
okay.
basic. My finger would swell.
Okay. And since you're such a gentleman, I'm just going to start with you. All right, and you're just going to repeat after me. All right. The perfect circle of your wedding band symbolizes eternity. For a circle is without beginning or without end. Let it be a reminder, every time you look down at it, of your endless love for each other. That you make each other complete, and every day with you is a gift. Okay, Vince, you're just going to repeat after me. I, Lucas, take you, Delaney,
I, Lucas, take you, Delaney,
to be my wife from this day forward.
to be my wife from this day forward,
To have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
to love and to cherish,
to love and cherish,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
and for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
sickness and health,
until death do us part.
until death this part.
I will be true to you always.
I will be true to you always.
Okay, so that's how you play your own.
Thank you.
All right. So you're going to do the same thing, okay? I, Delaney, take you, Lucas,
I, Delaney, take you, Lucas,
to be my husband from this day forward.
to be my husband from this day forward.
To have and to hold,
To have and to hold,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish.
for better or for worse,
For better or for worse.
for richer or for poorer.
For
richer
richer or for poorer.
Everyone has a hard time. In sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
until death do us part.
Until death do us part.
I will be true to you always.
I will be true to you always.
Okay, so go ahead and oh, beautiful. All right. So, the great thing about your wedding day is that you are only bride and groom for one day, but being husband and wife is forever. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often what brought you together. Let your love be stronger than your anger. When you know the sun is behind the clouds, you can weather through any storm. Remember to focus on the right, because we are all imperfect people. And most importantly, don't forget to end each night by saying I love you, because if there's anything that we have learned these past 2 years, is that life is just too short. So, at last but not least, it is with great pleasure that I get to officially pronounce you, Lucas and Delaney, husband and wife. And Lucas, you may now kiss your beautiful bride.